So I wanted to give you one spot that you can go to cover all the materials and see what we've been going over. So this first exercise here is called Relax on a Mat. What I'm going to do is take a towel out here for Miss Mable, and she's going to come on over to the towel and, excellent, give me a nice relaxed body posture. So you notice that she's giving me a nice down here, and another thing that we can look for is that she gives us a down, and then, excellent, there. You notice her, the way that she's positioned, she's facing directly, her butt's towards the camera. What we're looking for is for her face, like that, good, to go down towards the mat. So right now she's in proximity, she's like dipping her nose down towards the mat. At times she'll rest her chin down, which is really ideally what we're looking for. It should be perfect. So even this here, her hips are cocked out to the side, she's a little bit more relaxed. But in a nutshell, we want her in and down with her hips cocked out to the side, her little chin resting down. And then we're just giving her treats periodically. We're going to give her some treats here for hanging out of her down. And so this really relaxed body posture is going to send a signal to her brain and let her know that whatever's going on around her is a-okay and not that big of a deal. Good. And this is the way that we counter condition and desensitize to anything that we may be running through in the future. Good. So if we were to see something, you could do relax on a mat, do it at 30 feet, then 25 feet, 20 feet, 15 feet, and just keep getting closer and closer over time. If it's a sound, you do relax on a mat, you Google that sound, and do it at the lowest volume setting so it's easy for her to work through, and then start to ratchet up that volume, just one little notch at a time to start to help her work through whatever that sound is. So it could be fireworks, for instance, that get her going, or a dog barking, whatever it is that stresses her out or makes her reactive or gives her anxiety. You play that sound and start to work through it with her. And so you break out a towel, she comes down, relaxes, and you give her treats periodically, or kibble when she's hanging out and giving you this nice relaxed state. And then you take the towel up when you're done. It's a command-free exercise. Never say anything. Please be silent when you're working through this with her. You notice she just came down and plopped down. I didn't need to tell her down. I don't need to tell her anything. And that's actually a huge part of what makes this really impactful for her, is the fact that we don't say anything. Because we don't say anything, she has to work through this 100% on her own accord. So realizes that I can do this all on my own, just come over and relax and put myself in this really peaceful state. Rather than I'm just telling her to do something. I can just tell her to give me a down, and she's giving me a down, rather than getting in a really relaxed body posture completely on her own accord. Another thing that I would liken that to is driving a car or watching someone drive a car. You're not going to learn a whole lot just from watching someone drive a car, but if you drive a car yourself, that's when you really start to get a feel for it, and you're able to do it. So that's what we're looking for from Miss Mable, that she can do this completely on her own. So this is what we were discussing, your go-to move at 7 in the evening when Mabel gets super wound up and excited. You'll break out your mat, so again, it could be any towel, and she'll come on down, relax on the towel, and work through those big emotions. So excellent. We're going to sign off real quick here, and then keep on keeping on.